But imagine making a percentage of $3 billion. How much money is that? Hi, this is Robert Wilkins, aka Basketball Tall. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad that you're with me here today because I thought it was fitting to show my face and introduce myself to many of you because recently I've gained several hundred new subscribers and you joined me because of what you watched. You listened to my songs of rescue, or you may have watched in the playlist, What Would You Do? Now, in my songs of rescue category, it's not me singing, but being very personal and telling a story, and a story that can touch the core of your heart, your soul, your spirit, that maybe you have gone through or maybe going through, and maybe give you some comfort. And also my What Would You Do playlist, that's very interesting because if there are real life stories that I found myself in that I share with you, and then ask you the question, what would you do? Now also for those of you, I want you to know that I have not gotten away from interviewing those local superstars. That's right, those stars that's all around us. So many people think of stars as those on the big national stage, singing overseas, your top paid actors, comedians, or singers. No, there are stars right in your backyard, in your community, that can bring value to you, that can open your eyes up to professions that you never even thought of. I want you to know that I've interviewed people from an array of different professions. And we're talking about law enforcement, talking about politicians in multiple states, talking about those in professions that you've never even thought of that can give you a great, comfortable living and maybe make you wealthy. But are you willing to listen to some of the things they may have to say? Not long ago, I interviewed a gentleman on my show by the name of Rick Jordan. You need to watch that. That's very interesting, how he earned a percentage of over $3 billion. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine making a percentage of $3 billion? But not just that, I also want you to know, my channel makes you think. It makes you think. It's not to tune in and not bring any value. It makes you think. It's not to make you happy and laugh or joyful. Those are the other niches out there. My niche is a little bit different because what I've done has been different. The social media platform is the fastest growing business out there. There are people that are literally gotten rich. And when I say rich, millions. Can you imagine a guy making over $50 million doing this? Even if it's just one person. Imagine that. If you can just save one person, whatever that may be, isn't it valuable? Just one. But in this case, I have more than just one. Someone find what I'm doing interesting. Check this out. I had someone tell me one day that they like my style. Now, when I heard that, and he's probably listening right now, must tell you, that was a good feeling. I think somebody like my style, because we don't know what our style is. But then when someone says that to you, make you start analyzing yourself, what does that make my style unique? Me. I was visiting with a friend of mine recently, and I just tell you, he's Jim Woolridge, former Big 12 Kansas State basketball head coach, okay? And we had a talk, and he asked me, he said, Robert, do you enjoy what you're doing? And I told him, yes, I do. You know what he said? Keep doing it. Keep doing it. You get information from so many places. And that's good for our spirit, especially when you're trying to build something. And then someone come out and say something positive to you. They watch what you do. They listen to what you say. And then they give you feedback. And that value that you get from it, it's joy, keeps you motivated. So I hope that what I bring you keeps you motivated. Now, I must tell you this. This is what's called a call to action. And what that means is, I must tell you that if you like the value that I'm providing here, please go ahead, press that subscribe button. Also, press the like and leave me a comment. If you find what I'm presenting valuable, leave me a comment. Or if there is something on your heart, something that maybe you want me to talk about or enhance upon later, put it in the comment section. Because the YouTube algorithms, how this work, that they are continue to share your videos with other people based on if you press that like button, or if you press subscribe, or if you leave a comment. But the thing is also, I highly encourage you is, share it with somebody. Because if you find what I'm doing interesting or valuable, why keep it to yourself? Share it with someone. That's the benefit of social media. Now, as I'm about to depart, I must say again, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Because I wouldn't be at this point without you. And as I close, I leave you with this as I look down and I read it out loud. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning and turn on the news. There's no reports of hate, no reports of racism, division, or politics. No reports of wars or rumors of wars. But there's peace, there's joy, there's happiness across this land. Imagine that.